Brazilian Diego Fajeda, 33 years old. He'll be 34 next month, taking on the UFC newcomer Ontario's Kyle Nelson, who is 27. Nelson, the taller man by 2 inches, but Diego Fajeda will have a 3-inch edge in reach. All right, for the particulars, we now go back inside the octagon to Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 12 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Stony Creek, Ontario, Canada, Kyle the Monster Nelson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 156 pounds. Fighting out of Far Texas, USA, by way of Carrero da Merced, Amazonas, Brazil, Diego Fajeda. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Ivan Svech.
Ivan Svech, our referee. Chrissy Blair getting us started for round 1. Kyle Nelson has been one of Toronto's best outside the UFC for so long that the Toronto Sun did a feature on him on Monday when he wasn't even fighting on the card. And then, of course, they had to follow up with a new one on Thursday. Kyle Nelson in the red trunks, Diego Fajeda in yellow.
Nice little check hook there.
A lot of different kicks in the arsenal of Diego Fajeda. And really a fun guy to watch on the floor as well.
Nelson moving in with that strong right-hand counter. Man, he's heavy leather. Kyle Nelson trying to make the most of this debut.
And Joe, he seems really calm in there. Even fist bump Bruce.
Yeah. Very composed, and I really like his technique.
And I'm telling you, I was watching his fights just last night again, and he's composed in there. He's been in some scraps.
Oh! He hurt him. He hurt him.
Oh, that hurt him to the body. That front kick hurt him.
You're right. Right to the solar plexus.
Now, this is where he's going to have to show his skills, because Diego is now going to want to get this fight.
Diego's in trouble. Kyle, again
another front kick.
Again, Diego's desperation shots. Yes. And look. Nelson is pushing off.
Get back up. I would do the same. Get up.
He's doing a great job of that.
Smart move. Wisely welcomes Fajeda back to his feet.
Look at this. Kyle Nelson staying composed, telling him get up.
And of course, Nelson just fought November 19th, so perhaps that is helping him tonight. Fajeda's fought just once in the last couple of years. Ended a 2-year layoff against Jared Gordon back in February.
It's amazing how much that helps fighters. Yeah. And Paul, you can speak to this. When you're fighting more often, you're just relaxed. You're more comfortable with the experience. You've been there recently.
Especially at this level, you know, when you get to this point, all these lights, all this stuff, you got to be able to just take that away. And I think the more active you are, even if it's your debut and you've been active, you're just used to, it's a fight. It's just another guy across from me that I have to try to beat. Doesn't make that part any easier, but you at least get used to the concept of the nervous energy, being in there, fans watching you. And you see Kyle, now Diego pressuring forward.
Slowing down a little bit. He's slowing down a little bit.
Oh, he got caught there.
Yeah. Kyle is slowing down with his hands and his punches, and we might be experiencing a bit of an adrenaline dump here. Again with that front kick to the body, but now Diego's coming on strong.
We might see that experience.
Yeah. Right when we said that. Haymaker, baby, from the barn.
Oh, nice body kick.
Yeah. These guys are throwing down.
Fajeda starting to find a consistent home for that right hand. Changes levels here. That's big.
Let's see Kyle's defense here. Diego immediately into half guard on top. Looking for control.
Now I'm starting to worry about Nelson's gas tank. We saw him already fade a little bit, and it might have nothing to do with what kind of shape he's in.
Right.
But this is a big moment fighting here in Canada for your debut, and Diego's setting up that arm.
Yeah, he's setting up that Kimura, which he can get from this position. And Kyle, it's going bad for him because Diego's moving higher up on the head. What he wants to do is take that right leg and step over the head to get maximum leverage, but he can finish it from here.
Yeah, he's looking for the straight arm lock from there too, but he keeps fighting it. But Diego will take whatever you give him. If you want to straighten your arm, he'll take that. If you want to try to bend it, he's going to keep looking for that Kimura.
Yeah, he's in trouble already. He's in trouble already without being stuck with the arm behind the back. Okay, now he's better off. He's doing well now. But now Diego's dropping bombs on him. And this time, a minute 14 to go. That seems like forever when you're exhausted in your debut and you get pounded on like this.
Couple nice ground strikes there from Diego Fajeda. Kyle Nelson has never been finished in 13 pro fights coming in.
So this is a terrible position for Kyle, right? So he's in this situation where what does he do? Does he explode and really drain himself out and risk possibly being finished? Or does he try to stay defensive and absolutely lose this round? A round that he was winning in the initial part.
And I think the problem with that is when you got a guy like Fajeda on top of you, he's not going to let you just tie up and relax. Every time he doesn't have the Kimura or looking for a submission threat, he's hammer fisting, he's elbowing. So I think Nelson's got to try to find a way to hip out, escape, he's got to get his back at least up on the fence. Even if he's not up, he's out of the position to get pounded like this by Fajeda.
Yeah, oh man,
that's not good.
Right in the mount. This could be it. 20 seconds to go. He's got his back. He's flattening him out. This is terrible. Oh, Nelson's in big trouble. Oh, he's getting pounded.
He's got to turn. He's got to buck. Desperate here. He's got 10 seconds to survive here.
Yeah, he's essentially fighting for his life right here.
Oh, another elbow. Big shot from Fajeda.
Big shots.
Looks as though Nelson will survive to see a second round.
Wow. That is not a loud horn.
Yeah, we've heard louder horns.
Yeah, that's not loud at all. Barely heard that, and that's not good.
And it's early in the night.
Yes, I'm saying if this gets to the main event, we might need to get a couple more of those.
Excellent work. That fucking round was yours, okay? He does not want... Here, take your water when you're ready. He does not want to stand and bang with you, okay? You did a fucking excellent work in there, okay? He does not want to stand. That's why he wants to go to the ground. We're sticking with our laser. You're hitting him all day long. Yeah. You're doing a great job. Keep doing that. The movement's fantastic. When he knows that he's getting hit and pounded, that's when he wants to go to the ground with you. Don't let him do that, okay? You're doing a great job.
And here's that front kick from Nelson. Boom, right to the solar plexus. You see Diego, well, it might have been liver actually. And there's that head kick right off of the break. And he hit him with a nice left right there. I mean, really good early going for Kyle Nelson. But then when Diego got him on the ground, you saw that domination with his jiu-jitsu, his ground and pound, just put Kyle in some terrible positions and really beat the snot out of him towards the end of that round.
Ready?
And Mark Ratner did try to go over and tell them they need a louder horn. So we'll see if we can improve that situation. Round 2 here, Diego Fajeda and Kyle the Monster Nelson.
And you see immediately Kyle looks far slower.
Yes.
He took a beating in that first round towards the end, still hasn't quite recovered, and then we're probably dealing with a big adrenaline dump as well. And look, Diego is moving right on top of him. Yep, side control. And this is a terrible position for Kyle right into this second round.
Sliced that knee right over.
Yeah.
Good job from Kyle, though. He did get half guard back.
He got half guard, but he's got to do this. He's got to control posture, and he's got to retain half guard, whatever he does. When he got into a situation where Diego was mounting him and then took the back mount, it was terrible. And he's inches away from that right now.
Yeah.
That right, there it is. Yeah, that right leg was barely hanging on, and now he's in a real messy situation.
Oh, this is bad, Joe.
And very good for Diego. This is fantastic. This is where Diego shines.
Yeah. He got caught early in the beginning on this feet, but we know the bread and butter of Diego Fajeda is here. He gets on top. If he can't submit you, he's going to pound you out with ground and pound. He's picking in shots. He's trying to look to come around so he's not hitting the back of the head. This could be it right here.
They should stop this right now because Kyle is not doing anything but covering that.
That's it.
Good job.
Good
so
stoppage.
Diego Fajeda spoils the short notice UFC debut of Kyle Nelson. And for Fajeda, had to battle through that early adversity. Got touched to the body. And you can see he's appreciative that Kyle stepped up.
That is where that experience against top flight competition, as we said before, comes through. He's been the nail, right? He's been